Hi, we're back with another unboxing video, and this time it's the turn of the June 2024 Wrestle Crate UK Pro Wrestling Mystery Box. It's a monthly box full of pro wrestling goodies covering autographs, t-shirts and so on from New Japan, AEW, WWE, TNA and a host of other indie promotions from all around the world. It's an incredibly exciting time to be a wrestling fan at the moment, especially if you're a fan of WWE and TNA. Their partnership is going from strength to strength. We're getting more and more talents crossing over between the shows now. And obviously, I'm a big fan of a certain wrestler, and I'm not going to say his name.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
But yeah, it's a really great time. We're seeing storylines crossing over between the two shows. We're seeing a lot more appearances. There's hints now that there's going to be something going on at the next NXT pay-per-view in a couple of weeks. There's almost certainly going to be some WWE talent turning up at Slammiversary. It's obviously, we just don't know who's going to turn up where, when, or what's happening. But what is fantastic to see is that there are storylines being continued from one show to another. And that's Tatum Paxley, for example, when she turned up on Against All Odds. It was a continuation of her sort of belt hunting sort of storyline that started up on NXT. When Joe Hendry was eliminated from the Battle Royale on NXT, it was by Kaz, and it was a continuation again of their feud that had already started a couple of weeks earlier on TNA. So it's not just a case of make a quick appearance and then disappear. It is a continual thing between both shows, which is fantastic to see. And the fact that they're both acknowledging each other's brands and they're both being mentioned and referenced, this is something that's really unheard of, and it certainly makes a change from the absolute disaster that happened with when TNA worked with AEW in the past, which was a very one-sided affair and really hurt TNA, to be quite frank. But anyway, that's my little sort of waffle out of the way. We'll go on with the box now anyway, so we'll see what goodies await this inside. We have been promised one autograph that's, well, we've been teased about one of the autographs that's in here, which I'm really looking forward to. But I won't waste any more time. As always, we'll rate everything in the box. If it's any good, we'll score it a hit. If it's not so good, we'll score it a miss, and you'll see the scores building up as we go along. I actually put extra tape on. I'd already pre-cut the one, but normally they only put one piece of tape on the box, but they put extra on the edges this time. So it makes it a little bit more secure in transit, which is actually quite a good thing to see from Wrestle Crate. Normally they just put a single piece of tape over there. It's actually been taped up at the edges now, which nice one to see from Wrestle Crate, taking a bit more care in the packaging. First up, it's this one's badge. I'm going to have to put this one up on camera because on the photo which you'll see just there. It's green. It's a nice little RVD paint badge. Yep, really nice badge. I love my pin badges anyway, as I've said, you've heard me say over and over again. Yep, really nice little design there. But yeah, love it. So give me another hit. Well, start off with a hit anyway. So next up, another badge. That's unusual. It's very rare we get two badges in a box. But now that's something I've not seen with them doing this before. The camera's picking that up. A CM Punk badge. But yeah, another hit. Can't go wrong with, as I've said 101 times before, cannot go wrong with badges. But yeah, that's going to be another hit. So I'm not complaining at that at all. I am going to have to get a corkboard at some point for in here in the cave to display all of these on, because I've probably got enough now to fill just a board full of badges. I mean, I've got posters and prints all over the wall in here, so I'll probably have to take a few things down just to put a wall of badges. So, next up, this is crazy. It's another badge. I don't know whether they're just kind of seems to be filling my box with badges at the moment for some strange reason. Again, this is another one I'm going to have to put up on screen. But I mean, hopefully you'll see this there, but I'm not sure because it might not actually appear anyway. A John Cena pin badge. I'm actually having trouble seeing this. I can't actually see this properly myself. But yeah, another nice pin badge. Yet another hit. But yeah, John Cena badge. So this is unusual. Don't get me wrong, I'm quite happy with this. But normally we only get one pin badge in a box. So why there's 3 so far, I don't know. We'll see what happens later on with these. But okay, I've now got a 4th badge. Put this up on camera. Sting. So yeah, another great badge. Again, this is getting a little bit odd. This is now getting quite odd. 4 badges. I don't know if I've had any of these before or not. I think that's actually it for badges, fortunately. But yeah, 4 badges, it seems a bit strange. But we'll come back onto that in a bit. Next one. The pen, I'm gonna have to put this on screen because it's green. I made the decision not to use the green screen today to have a bit more change from the display, man cave display, and what happens, everything in the box is green today. So the pen done in a style of a syringe. So inject the WWF with a lethal dose of poison. I'm trying to remember what storyline this was from with the WWE. Well, WWF, WWE. As a pen, yeah, it's kind of one of their usual gimmick items. But I do vaguely remember the idea, but whether it's taking it a little bit far as a gimmick or what, I don't know. For me, I'm probably going to give it a miss. It seems the idea of it, I think, is a nice one. In terms of, yes, let's do a pen, shape it like that, but it's kind of a bit too, maybe a little bit tasteless, I think. So that's probably going to be a no for me, I think, on that one. This one's a t-shirt. Now, they did tease about this one on Facebook. Let's Shawn Michaels at Heartbreak Hotel, and they did say there's quite a lot of little Easter eggs in this one. There's sweet cocktails, chin wags, and music all night. It's down on the sign there, so obviously got sweet chin music. There's a lot of little things hidden away on it if you look carefully. Cowboy hat down the bottom there. But yeah, really nice shirt, that one. So yeah, another hit. Still trying to figure out about that pen, to be honest. But yeah, nice t-shirt though. Come back to the box anyway. It's the videos that we've done. Try to cover up more green again. Bobby Heenan shoot interview. Yeah, I do love the video footage that they've included. Some of the stuff obviously depend on who it's been. I've been a bit hit and miss, but yeah, I mean, that one's going to be another hit. I do like a lot of the video content they're giving away free, so yeah, that's going to be a hit. Some of the shoot interviews I've been a bit hit and miss depending on who the individual has been, but I'm looking forward to watching that one. Just the cheat sheet. issue Inside the Ropes, which we've had a few of in the past. This is issue 46, so it's the most recent one. Obviously Gunther taking the sort of front cover this time. Whether there's any coverage of the, again, I mean, I know I keep talking about TNA a lot in here, but nice interview with Matt Cardona. Whether there's any TNA coverage or not, I don't know. I mean, that's my only downside, really, to be honest, with Inside the Ropes, that it seems to shy away from covering TNA for some reason, which is, to be honest, my big disappointment with it. You know, they seem to think that no one seems to watch it. I mean, I'll probably sit down and have a good read of it later on, but yeah, it is another hit anyway. So, and the last ones are the autographs. First one. I have to use a cheat sheet on some of these, I'm afraid. NXT. I've only just started watching NXT now, thanks to the TNA sort of partnership. So JD McDonough. Again, I'm still getting used to sort of NXT guys at the moment. But yeah, nice autograph add to the collection. I actually had to move mine into a new folder because I've run out of space in my wrestling autograph folder now. So, but yeah, nice one to add to the collection. Again, yeah, another hit there. As they'd sort of, obviously, remember last time I had what was supposed to be an autograph from Alex Hammerstone last time, and they just sent the print that was unsigned, and they've now sent that through as an autograph. So this is what I should have had in the last month's box. So I'm not going to give this a hit or a miss, but that's what should have came last time. But yeah, big thanks to Wrestle Crate for fixing that for me. So quite happy with that. And actually there is a note on the, yeah. Actually, I can put a note in sort of about the pins again. So they've actually put a note inside the box for me about the pins. Our mutual pal Benji told us you've been dying to receive one of our chase pins, so I thought I'd help you out. They actually did that to me a little while ago, so I'm trying to tell whether the RVD one is actually a chase. One of the others is actually meant to be the regular pin. I'm just trying to check. No, the RVD one is the regular pin. I'm trying to think whether the other ones are actually meant to be the chase pins. But yeah, anyway, so the other three, the RVD one is actually meant to be this month's pin, and the other three are bonus pins that they've actually sent as added freebies. I'm still going to count it anyway as items, but so obviously big shout out and thank you to Wrestle Crate for the extra items anyway. And the last one, and this is for me, this is what this is one thing they've been teasing about online, and this for me is, I'm going to say, the best autograph ever in any mystery box, and as my personal sort of highlight as a wrestling autograph. And if there was nothing else in the box apart from this autograph, then I would have been more than happy. And it's Kurt Angle, arguably greatest wrestler of all time. There's not really much I can say to that. I mean, yeah, it's Kurt Angle. They've gone for sort of an old sort of style photo when he first started with WWE. But yeah, I mean, what can you say about Kurt Angle? I mean, he's an absolute legend in the ring. he is arguably one of the best ever, and I've wanted to get a Kurt Angle autograph for as long as I can remember. But yeah, that is probably the best, probably for me, the best item I've had in the Wrestle Crate box so far. And that is everything I've spent on the Wrestle Crate boxes probably for the last few months has been worth it just to get this one autograph. That's kind of how happy I am with that one, to be honest. So yeah, that is just icing on the cake for the box, that one, to be honest. But yeah, that's it for this box. Absolutely love everything, apart from the only thing that for me that was the downer was the pen, and I think it was just a little bit too bit ick. It's probably the best I could describe it. Other than that, fantastic box. A huge shout out, as I said, to Wrestle Crate for the freebies and for fixing the problem with the Hammerstone autograph from last time. But yeah, as always, great stuff. Can't go wrong with the box. And I can't recommend them enough as mystery boxes. I've had a lot of boxes over the years from different places, and Wrestle Crate stands head and shoulders above all of the other boxes I've bought from anywhere. Fantastic value, great quality items, really good stuff, and everything is always going to be a big surprise. It's a good surprise no matter what. But yeah, I cannot fault it enough. Obviously, if you're interested in picking up one of your own, pop over to their site, and the link is just below. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think though. If you've got a favourite item, if you've, what your favourite item is out of all this lot, apart from the Kurt Angle autograph, obviously. But yeah, if you've got the box yourself, or if you think about subscribing based on this video or any of my other Wrestle Crate boxes. So yeah, but just let me know what you think. But yeah, that's all for this video anyway. So don't forget to drop us a like, and if you're not already doing so, please take the time to subscribe, and don't forget, click the bell for notifications of when our next videos go live. So that's it for this time, and we'll see you all again soon.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click on the like button and leave us a comment below. Also, spare a moment to share this video on Twitter, Facebook, and all your social media pages. To get updates on all of our latest videos delivered straight to your inbox, subscribe now using the link on the screen.